So have you heard the viral story of the soldier who got shot in his own apartment by police and they just dropped the body cam footage?
What?
So look, this guy, he was a 23-year-old soldier. He was an airman. He worked in the Special Ops Division, I believe. And the police were called to his home, and he was home alone. They were called to his home for a disturbance. He was home alone. They knock on the door. He opens the door, and they shoot him. Now, yeah. Now, the crazy part is he did have a firearm in his hand, but he was in his home. The firearm was legally registered to him. He didn't know who was at the door. He was on FaceTime with his girlfriend when this all happened. So right now, this is like another George Floyd-esque situation where they're saying that the police took his life for no reason. He did have a gun in his hand, and I will break down, because I am a firearm instructor and I study firearm law. I'll kind of break down for everybody why this is wrong and exactly what happened. So we'll watch the video and kind of go through it, but they're called to the house, and this is the same police department that I don't know if you saw it, but we covered it and it went viral on Facebook. Got over 1 million views. But there's a video about a cop who an acorn hit him, and him and his partner unloaded 2 guns on the guy that was already arrested in their car. So they arrested this man. He's in the car handcuffed. An acorn hits him. He does a roll in the ground and then starts shooting at the car with his partner, and they unload on it saying he thought he got shot and thought the man in the car did it. So this is the same police department that just did that a couple of months ago. So check this out. The man's name was Roger Forston, and then the police were called because there was supposedly a disturbance in his apartment. The police get there, they talk to I guess one of the managers. He doesn't really know what's going on. They send him to go investigate, and this is what happens.
I don't know if you guys come by, so I'm going to give her a quick call. So there was a fight going on or something? I was not ready for that. Yes, sir.
So the cop walks up, and there's another lady. I don't know if she's the manager or if she's a resident, but she starts, and I don't know if she's the one that called. I'm not exactly sure, but she starts telling the police officer what she believes is happening and what she heard and why she called.
Okay.
But this kind of sounded like you're getting out of hand.
Okay, which door?
I'm not sure. 2 weeks ago, I was walking by their apartment, basically, on this side. And I was hearing someone yell like, shut the fuck up, like, you stupid B-word and all this other stuff, and I just stopped, like, right after it, but I wasn't sure where it came from, and I couldn't call it, I didn't want to call the police.
Which room is it?
1401.
1401, okay.
1401. But the girl sounded scared, the one that called. She said, she was like, it's getting out, it sounds like it's getting really out of hand.
So it's getting number 4 now? Okay. We stand out there and direct the deputy that's coming through this area?
It's not, you're going to go up to the 4th floor, and it's going to be on this side.
Gotcha.
So the policeman gets up to the floor of the apartment. He starts walking down the hallway. He's going to knock on the door. Now, this is very important as to describe what's about to happen, because the family has now hired attorney Ben Crump because they believe that this was all wrong. And when the man was on the phone with his girlfriend, he was telling her, like, he doesn't know who's at the door. So he hears banging. He doesn't hear who's at the door. He says he goes to look. He doesn't see anybody. So then he goes to grab his gun. He leaves his bedroom, I guess, after getting his gun, or leaves the room after getting his gun, opens the door. Police immediately shoots him. Now, I want to give a trigger warning to our audience because this is hard to watch. So it's kind of
crazy.
It's hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie, and it happens really, really fast. But I'm gonna break down what the cop does when he gets to the door.